Jacksonville Jaguars fans, we did it. Monday Night Football dub. Feels great. This team is real. This team is here to stay. And we got a couple things to go over about that game and for the Seahawks game coming up this Sunday. Just want to go over a couple plays, highlights. We're going to go over the injury report for an upcoming game. But basically, let's just get right into it. This game last Monday was one of the best games I've ever watched as a Jacksonville Jaguar fan. I've been a fan for 25 years. It hits different when you've been watching all these bad teams for so long. So long. Bad teams, bad coaching, bad front office. When you finally get it all working together, man, it just feels amazing. Yeah, we beat the Chiefs and it was just a regular season game. That low-key felt like a Super Bowl victory. It was about everything. All the stuff we went through. Beating a team that nobody said we could beat. It's a primetime game. Trevor stepping up when it mattered the most. All that stuff matters so much, man. We didn't even have our full defense. Like, that was a big-time game for us. That game mattered so much more to the Jaguars and the Jaguars fans than it ever would have for the Chiefs. That was big time. I'm so proud of this team, especially Trevor Lawrence. He stepped up in that last drive when it mattered, throwing dimes. Like, that's what we had to do. This was a narrative game. I said it before the game. This was a narrative game for Trevor and the Jaguars. We came out and we showed the league what we're made of and that we're real. We can beat any team that faces us, and if we're at home, our crowd's going to be rocking. Duval shows up every time. Every time there's a primetime game in Jacksonville, we show up every time. And we play good in primetime as well. Thing about being a Jags fan, we never get primetime games. We've been a bad team for 20 years. We've had 1-2 good seasons in the last 20 years. They give us more games like this, and we win them, we'll get more opportunities. So proud of this team. I cannot wait for the rest of the season. But like I said, let's just go over a little bit of this Chiefs game. I just want to go through a couple pictures and stuff. Obviously, Jags win. Trevor, that's right after he did the, what do they call it? The Trip 6. We'll call it the Trip 6 from now on. What a play, what a game. Showing a couple players that made plays this game. Travis, what a catch. We'll talk about it later. Devin Lloyd, the pick. Oh my gosh, what a play. Look at the crowd rocking, dude. Jags fans, y'all showed up. Y'all showed up and y'all showed out. If y'all don't know, I'm living RV life, traveling around the country. I will be at some Jags games. Couldn't make it to this game, but it was awesome to see all the fans that showed up and showed out. Amazing. Wingard out here hitting. He hit Travis Kelce a couple times nice. He hit Patrick Mahomes. Defense showed up. Look at the Trip 6. Get up, Trevor. Get up and go. Break the tackle. That part, oh, people don't talk about that part. He broke that shit. Let's go, Trev. You turn me up. You fucking turn me up, Trevor. All right, let's, just look at the pick 6 at the bottom. Foye making plays. Oh, my God. This play was insane. This changed the entire game. Not just the fact that he picked it off. He's going to go take it back 99 freaking yards. Look at the one step to the stiff arm. He must have played running back in the day. What a freaking run by Devin Lloyd. He even tucked the ball away right here when he felt the punch coming. Look at that, man. Dude played running back in the day. What a beast. You put 0 back on his back, he's going to make plays just like he did in college. Defensive player of the year. I went crazy during this play. I went crazy during that play. What a dime by Trevor. Right over the fingertips. What a catch by BTJ. Way to step up in the clutch. Man, we were hype after this game. I'm just so grateful for this team. Liam Cohen as our head coach. James Gladstone, you're freaking goated. You put this whole team together, and he's not done. Because we're about to talk about it right now. He's not done. Let's get into it right now, matter of fact. Because guess what? Traded Tyson Campbell. See you later. Getting toasted all year. Jumping on stuff when he shouldn't have been. He's not a zone scheme cornerback. He's better for man-to-man. That's not our defense. James knows that. Our defensive coordinator knows that. He said, we got to get this guy out of here, get us a man corner. We're going to go get Greg Newsome, former first-round pick from the Browns out of Northwestern. What a steal, to be honest, because we also get the Jets 2026 6th-round draft pick, which is probably going to be a really high draft pick because they're really bad. So it's basically almost a 5th-round draft pick. Yeah, we have to. I'm pretty sure we have to pay Tyson Campbell's, his salary, but we got plenty of money for that. It helps out, open up some cap space in the future. We upgraded at corner. Like, I've been begging for a GM like James Gladstone my entire life, dude. I've played Madden my whole life. I've done the GM stuff, trading. It's just like the Jaguars just never follow what the rest of the NFL has done. They're always behind. They're never making the right splash moves. Overspending in free agency on the wrong players. Finally have a competent GM that knows how to make trades, knows how to work the salary cap. All that stuff really matters, and he's changing this organization. James Gladstone, I can't thank you enough for what you've really done for this team. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, speaking of him, I want to talk about this. This is what he said at the beginning of the year, and it still holds true today. Oh, what the hell is that?
We're going to bring you a product that you all can be proud of. And we are so appreciative of your support. With that, game on.
You got all our support, and it's been game on since you stepped in this building. James, thank you for everything. And he's not done. He's not done. Yeah, we traded for Greg Newsome. Well, guess what? I'm ready for one of these boys to pop up. Sexy Dexy, Quinnen Williams. We need a big fish D tackle. And he's not done. He's moving stuff around. He's going to make another trade before the trade deadline. He knows this team is ready right now. There's teams around the NFL that are really good teams that are hurt, and this isn't their year. Ravens, Bengals, teams like that. We have to step up. This is a season we can go steal it. A random team is going to win the NFL, Super Bowl this year. It's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be a Chief. It's not going to be an Eagle again. It's going to be a team that hasn't won it before. The Jaguars have that chance. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. He's getting toasted all game. Here goes Tyson Campbell's last play I'll ever remember of him. You have no ball skills. You can't find the ball in the air. It's just, see ya, dude. See ya. I'm not worried about it. I'm so hyped to see Greg Newsome on this team wearing number 6. I mean, look at Strapsonville's here. Greg Newsome, Travis, Jordan Lewis, Buster Brown, Eric Murray, Andrew Wingard, and Antonio Johnson. Next year, we're going to have Caleb Bransall, who we drafted in the 2nd round. He doesn't even play on this team yet. This DB squad is way better than I ever thought it was going to be, and the fact that we're upgrading mid-season is insane. This team is getting better and better every day. And look at James over here on the left. Always hungry. He's not done. We're getting Victor. He doesn't care. He knows we can get better. Always hungry. I love that about him. Absolutely love that about him. There was a Jags posted this whole thing about fan reactions and stuff. Man, I've been doing these reactions for every game. I was hoping I could have at least made it on there. If y'all follow me on YouTube, obviously this is YouTube right now, but if you follow, you see all my shorts. I just want to play one of them so y'all can see how hype I was during this game because, man, some of these plays that happen, man, I've never been so hyped in my life. Oh, it's not even going to play it? I don't know what we got going on here. I guess we can't play shorts. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, I'm not sure why that didn't play, but yeah, there's something going on with this thing glitching for sure. I don't know. But like I said, follow me on YouTube. You can go check them out. I guess this will be a little tease if you want to go check out the reactions. All those are really good. I got thousands of views. One of them got like 10K views on Instagram, so go check out the reactions. Me and Liam are really similar. I'm real hyped up like him. I can't hold it. It's all raw, natural. I'm not doing it for the camera. I've been like this since I've watched football my whole life. One of my buddies has a video of me the day we drafted Trevor, and I'm acting the exact same way. I didn't even have Jagjaw YouTube or anything like that yet. It was all just raw, authentic. That's just who I am. So if you follow me, that's what you're going to get all the time. Me getting hype, me screaming, me getting rowdy, and that's just what it is. That's Jagjaw, and that's me. So can't wait for more reaction videos. Can't wait for more big plays by this team to get hype like that. I never used to get hype like that. That's why in that if you watch that Devin Lloyd video, I'm freaking so hype. I'm losing my voice, damn near about to cry. I'm so happy. It's like those plays never happened for the Jaguars. We never had players that stepped up. I'm right there saying, please, somebody make a play. Pick 6. You can watch it during my live. Same thing. I go live every game. Check those out. He jumps that and makes a play and not just makes a interception. He's going to take it to the house. Those are different game-changing plays that we need from this defense. We already have a lot of turnovers. That's how you win games. Turnovers to touchdowns. I don't know if our offense goes down and scores right there. We were kind of stagnant at that point. He's going to change the game for us. That's a playmaker. I'm screaming in the video, Defensive Player of the Year. I know you need a narrative, but that's when you do it on Monday Night Football in front of everybody. Go win the Defensive Player of the Year, Devin Lloyd. That's what I'm talking about, man. Make a play when it matters in the big-time moments. That's how you win awards. It's all narrative. It's all narrative. If you're not popular, you're not going to win the award. You make a play like that in prime time, they'll know your name. I just want to go over this real quick, too, about this is time to pressure rate. And Anton Harrison is up right about here if you see him. 4% pressure rate, 3 seconds. He's balling out. He's absolutely balling out. Also I meant to say this earlier, with the trades and everything, people are crying about the Jags don't have a first-round pick. Why would you do that for Travis Hunter, this and that? We have 12 draft picks, 3 third-rounders, 2 fourths, a fifth, 2 sixths, 3 sevenths. And we're not done. James is going to trade. He's going to move up and down the draft. He's going to finesse something. Our first-round draft pick might even be the 32nd because we were going to win the Super Bowl. So what does it matter? Who cares about a first-round draft pick? We have 12 picks. I'm not worried about that. That was still one of the best trades ever. I don't give a damn about giving up a first-round draft pick next year if you get a player like Travis Hunter. Because guess what? You get a player like Travis Hunter, you get plays like this. You get plays like this. Another one of my reaction videos. Go check it out. Go check it out. He went up and got the ball. That's what I've been begging for Trevor. He needs somebody that's going to go get the pill. Thank you, Travis. Way to make a play on primetime again. He's special. He's special. There is some bad news, though, coming out of that game. Brenton Strange, he had a quad and hip injury. It had some ligament tears. They had to put him on IR, so same thing. James, you might have to make some moves. Might have to go get a guy like Darnell Washington from the Steelers, maybe, or like a Ravens tight end, Mark Andrews, possibly. Maybe David Njoku from the Browns. There's a couple players I could see us trading for. But we need some better depth, especially because he was our best run blocker. So it's like that really does hurt our team. So like I said earlier, we need another D tackle. My goat right here. We need another D tackle, and we need a low-key trade for some tight end depth. And I think we'll be solid. Speaking of the injury report, or like the injuries and stuff, let's go over the actual injury report. So for Thursday, basically limited participation from Yasir Abdullah all the way down to Bashal Tutin. Robert Hainsey did not participate because he's probably not going to play in this game, and Mahim is going to end up starting, the rookie out of USC, which I actually liked him. He stepped in last game and played really good. So I'm actually excited to see him get in there. Obviously, like I said, Brenton Strange on IR, so he's not even on this list because he's not going to play for at least 4 weeks. So some decent injuries here with De'Ami Brown. Trayvon Walker's obviously not going to play. Well, not obviously. He didn't play last game, and they're still day to day with him. I don't want to rush him back. We need him big time. We won without him, but he makes a big difference. Like that game could have blown the Chiefs out with a Trayvon Walker because they had no pass rush without him. So we just gotta watch that day to day. De'Ami Brown with that same shoulder, Anton Harrison with that elbow. A lot of linemen, a lot of our starting linemen. So we just gotta watch that. Seahawks have some injuries as well. They have a lot of starters that are on here, like Nick Emenmori. They got Ernest Jones on here, DeMarcus Lawrence, Julian Love, Devin Witherspoon. It's like all their corners, safeties, both their starting corners and safeties on here, starting linebacker, starting D tackle. But 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, including the fullback as well, were full participation, so they're probably going to play. Derek Hall, Josh Jones, Julian Love, and Devin Witherspoon did not participate, which is a good sign, meaning they're probably going to, there's a game time decision type thing. So, we just got to kind of watch for those things, look for the matchups for the backups that come in. Speaking of that, I can kind of look at the depth chart right now, at least for the defense. Guys like, DeMarcus Lawrence and Derek Carr both hurt. So then if a guy named like Jared Ivey comes in, we got to, run the pill that way. Expose him. Same with the defense. If we get a guy like Ty Akota, we got to expose him. He's a starting safety. He's a undrafted free agent from a couple years ago. Those are the players you got to expose. Same thing with the safeties and the nickel. They're both hurt. Nick was on the injury list as well. We got to take advantage of the injuries and the backups that get in there. Offensively, they've been really good. Sam Darnold's played much better than I thought he was going to be this year. I thought he was kind of a one-hit wonder last year with the Vikings because of the Kevin O'Connell, the head coach. He obviously taught him a lot. He sat with Shanahan for a couple years too. So Sam Darnold's looking like a new player. He's looking really good. This O-line is looking decent. Jackson Smith and Jigba's having an all-pro season. Cooper Kupp's out there making plays. They love to run the ball with Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, so we got to stop the run. They got some players on this team. They're 4-1. This is a good football team. Seattle is not to be slept on. They barely lost to the Bucs. It was another good team. Seahawks, we got to step up. This is not an easy game. This is absolutely not an easy game. Jaguars, like I said, Trayvon Walker has that injury. Emmanuel Ogbah, he's a step up like he did last game. Montaric Brown, Buster Brown's starting at corner now. He showed out in that Chiefs game, had a nice swat on a deep ball. I thought Jaron Jones was going to get more playing time this year, but it looks like they really like Buster Brown over him, which is crazy to me kind of, but obviously they see him at practice every day. They know him more than me. Obviously with the trade from Greg Newsome, he'll be starting at right corner. Our nickel's still Jordan Lewis, the dog. Our safeties are still good with Eric Murray, Andrew Wingard. They're not hurt. They had a little bit of an injury scare with Eric Murray last week. So we're looking good right there. It's mainly just Trayvon Walker on the defensive side with the injuries. Everybody else is pretty good. You can see Devon Hamilton's there right here. I'm hoping we trade for a guy to step right in front of him to, upgrade that D-tackle, nose tackle spot. Would love that. Like I talked about earlier, Robert Hainsey's hurt, so we got Jonah Monheim, the 7th-round draft pick out of USC. I really liked him. He was the starting tackle for Caleb Williams when he won the Heisman. This guy has potential to be a really good player. I know he fell in the draft because of his size and probably short arms, stuff like that, but he's a great center. He could be a great center in the league. He showed it in the preseason. He balled out, and he did it when he came in last game. So to me, this doesn't feel like that big of a drop-off at the center position. Maybe, obviously, the center exchange with quarterback might be a little different, so we got to kind of watch that, but not too worried about Jonah coming in to start center. Looking at the receivers, Tim Patrick, this just reminds me of the last game. There was a really weird play where he ran up the seam and fell and it hit him in the shoulder pad. Ball got tipped in the air, almost picked. I was hoping he would be more, I don't know if it's from his knee injuries or what, but how do you not contort your body just to catch the ball? It was such a weird, unathletic play to me. That kind of put me down on Tim a little bit. He's still a great blocker, and there's reasons to keep him on the team and stuff, but just trusting him to make a big-time play like that, he gets me really nervous now. Parker Washington comes through in the clutch. Brian Thomas showed up. He's running all his outside routes. I said this last video. He's going to run outs, corners, go routes, comebacks, all stuff that's headed to the sideline. He doesn't need to get in that business in the middle of the field. We'll leave other players to do that. And he's doing his job great. He caught a deep ball in the fucking last drive of the game to help us win the game. That's your job, Brian Thomas Jr. Go deep and burn somebody. Obviously, Travis Hunter with the crazy freak play. He's so athletic. I can't explain enough about how great of a play that was and how much more we need to give him those opportunities. Double cover, throw it up to him. He's going to make a play. I haven't seen one fade ball to Travis Hunter all season. Throw a fade to him. It's his best attribute. Give him a chance, bro. I've been saying that. If you go on my TikTok, my Twitters, all my shorts, all that stuff, look at my reaction videos and how hype I am and what I say about Travis. I've been begging for that play, and they finally did it. I said it last game, but this might be a good game too. Bishop Tootin, man, I really think he's going to have a breakout game here soon. Any game here now, he's going to break out for a 20-yard break or a 50-yard touchdown break. It's he's basically running for 20 yards a game, and I know he has it in him. Last game, he had a weird run where he ran he ran to the right. It's a right zone type play, outside zone. Instead of putting his foot in the ground and getting upfield, he ran directly into the receiver that was directly into the corner that was getting blocked by the receiver. There's nobody else there. Just run past him. He's blocking him perfect. Read the block and run around him. He ran directly into both of them and just trucked him, basically tackled himself. It was a really weird play. I'm trying to get it out of my mind, but I need Bishop to make a couple more plays for us. I have a feeling there's going to be a breakout game, but if you do some weird plays like that with that vision, I don't know anymore. I need you to step up and make some plays because I see it in you. Bengals play, screenplay, one-step, touchdown. He has it in him. The burst is there. But, I mean, injury-wise, we really don't have much injuries. It's just Robert Hainsey and Trayvon Walker, which is great. Injury luck is a big thing to have a deep run in the playoffs. So we got to keep that up for sure. I mean, just for the Seahawks game, like, Jags are tied for number 1 in the division right now. We're 4-1. This is another home game. We got to come out and make plays. We got to win this game. We got to steal it at home. We're headed to London after this, so this is a big-time win at home. We got to steal. Seahawks are not to, look over or walk over. This is a great team, and we got to, step up, make the plays when it matters. Trevor has to continue to make those clutch plays in the, clutch moments. I feel like he is playing better every game. He really is. It's just the fact that there's still those couple plays, like at the beginning of last game, he's throwing the ball over the line of scrimmage again. We can't do that stuff, Trevor. Get that bonehead stuff out of you. Those little plays, we have to get that out of you, dude. If you finally get those little plays out of you and you continue to be consistent throwing passes like this to Brian Thomas Jr., you're going to be an elite quarterback. You got an elite coach. You're starting to have an elite team around you. It's all on you now, Trevor. You're showing you can do it. We're 4-1 right now. We have a good team. Just keep playing. Just keep being consistent. Keep making plays. Jags, keep being aggressive. James Gladstone, keep being aggressive with these trades. We need players. We need, like I said, another D tackle, some tight end depth. This is a season we could steal a Super Bowl when no one expects it. We got to go out, keep being aggressive, keep making plays, keep being consistent, keep being clutch, and just keep being playmakers. This is a really good team. It's a really good football team. If you're a Jags fan for a long time like I am, I've only seen a handful of good teams as a Jags fan. And I'm not even joking. This might be the best Jags team I've ever watched in my life. I didn't get to watch the 90s Jags because I was born in 94. I was a little kid. But once I started watching the Jags around 2000, there was only a couple teams I'd even come close to this team. 2007 Jaguars, 2017 Jaguars, maybe 2005, 2007, 2017, 2022/2023, those teams, and then this team. And like I said, I think this team's better than all those teams. Our defense is just as good as 2017. We have a better quarterback, better receivers, better running back, everything. Same with back in the day. David Garrard, he's a great quarterback. I love David, man. That was my guy. As a kid, I watched the Jags draft Byron Leftwich and David Garrard, and even as a little kid, I loved watching David Garrard. I wanted him to start over Byron. I would switch him in Madden to have David Garrard starting. Like, even as a little kid, I could just see it. Like, there's certain players, that are clutch. And guess what? That playoff game, David Garrard against the Steelers, clutch. Look at Trevor. Playoff game, comeback, he's clutch. This game versus the Chiefs, he's clutch. We have a quarterback. We have a team. This is probably the best team I've ever watched as a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Just got to keep making plays. Got to keep being consistent. Like I always say, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube. I'm on there everywhere. My Twitch as well. I just went live on TikTok for the first time last game. I go live every game on YouTube. I just want a bunch of Jags fans to hop in there so we can just talk ball, talk Jags, man. I don't have much Jags friends. Like I said, I'm in the RV. I'm on the road. So I really just want to talk Jags with some other Jags fans. So just don't forget to hop in my live. And like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep checking out all my videos. And like I always say, go Jags.